All right, everybody, how are you doing today? Good? I hope so, because guess what? We are about to do something super exciting. Yes, even more exciting than finding a $20 bill in an old pair of jeans, which, let's be honest, is pretty thrilling. Today, we're diving deep. And I mean, not just like when you're looking for the remote in the couch cushions. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of whales. I'm so excited, I might just start dancing, but I'll try to contain myself, for now. Now, I know what you're thinking, Whales Ellen. I mean, elephant? What's the big deal? Oh, but they're a big deal. These creatures are incredible. They're like the gentle giants of the ocean, but also some of them are like the rock stars of the ocean, and some are like the super smart Einsteins of the ocean. It's a whole underwater society, and we've got the backstage passes. Today, we'll explore 5 fascinating types of these majestic marine mammals. We're gonna learn so much, you'll be able to impress your friends at your next socially distanced gathering, or, just feel really smart. So grab your imaginary snorkels or your real ones if you happen to be watching this in a bathtub. No judgment here. We're going to meet some of the ocean's most magnificent residents, from the biggest of the big to the ones that sing like they're auditioning for The Voice Ocean Edition. It's going to be fun, it's going to be educational, and who knows? Maybe we'll all come out of this with a new appreciation for these amazing animals. And if we're lucky, maybe one of them will teach me how to hold my breath for longer than 30 seconds. A girl can dream, right? Let's get started. Okay, first up we have the blue whale. And when I say big, I mean big. Like if a blue whale invited all its friends over, it would need a really, really big apartment. We're talking about the largest animal ever known to have lived on Earth. Not just in the ocean, people, but on the entire planet. Think about that for a second. Dinosaurs? Huge, right? Well, the blue whale is like, hold my krill. They can grow up to 100 feet long. That's longer than a basketball court. Imagine trying to play horse with a blue whale. You'd need a very tall ladder. And their weight? Get ready for this. They can weigh as much as 200 tons. 200. That's like 30 elephants. And I should know my name Elephant, so I've done the math. Or maybe it's like a whole fleet of school buses. I'm not sure which is heavier, but either way it's a lot. Their hearts alone can weigh as much as a car, and a human could literally swim through their arteries. Okay, maybe don't try that. It sounds a bit messy and probably not good for the whale or you, but it just gives you a sense of the scale we're dealing with. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? You'd think something that massive would eat, I don't know, other whales? Or maybe small boats? Nope. These gentle giants primarily feast on tiny little creatures called krill. Millions of them a day. It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet, but everything on the menu is microscopic. Imagine the patience. They use these things called baleen plates in their mouths, which are like giant filters, to strain the krill from the water. So they're huge, they're record breakers, and they're surprisingly delicate eaters. The blue whale, everybody! Give it up for the blue whale! Next on our underwater celebrity tour, we have the humpback whale. Now, if the blue whale is the strong, silent type, well, mostly silent, they do make sounds. Then the humpback is the performer, the artist, the one who's always ready for their close-up. These guys are known for their magical songs. And I'm not talking about a little la-la-la. I mean complex, long, haunting melodies that can travel for hundreds of miles underwater. It's like an underwater opera. And the male humpbacks are the tenors, belting out their tunes to impress the ladies or communicate with each other. Who needs a dating app when you can just sing your heart out across the ocean? But singing isn't their only talent. Oh no, humpbacks are also incredible acrobats. They are famous for breaching. That's when they propel their massive bodies almost entirely out of the water and then crash back down with a huge splash. It's spectacular. Imagine trying to do a belly flop that big. You'd make waves for days. Scientists think they might do it for communication or to get rid of parasites. Or maybe, just maybe, because it's super fun. I'm going with fun. If I could launch myself out of the water like that, I'd do it all the time. Probably during commercial breaks. And they don't stop there with the dramatic flair. Humpbacks are also known for slapping the water with their enormous pectoral fins. Those are their long side fins, and their powerful tails, which are called flukes. It's like they're giving the ocean a high five. Or maybe they're just trying to get everyone's attention. Hey, look at me! I'm a humpback! They're playful, they're social, and they're just a joy to watch. So if you're ever out on the ocean and hear a beautiful song or see a giant splash, you might just be in the presence of the talented humpback whale. Alright, let's talk about orcas, or as some people dramatically call them, killer whales. Cue the dramatic music. But hold on a second, despite that intimidating name, orcas are actually the largest members of the dolphin family. Surprise! It's like finding out your tough-looking cousin is actually a world-class ballet dancer. They're incredibly intelligent, highly social, and have this super cool, very distinctive black and white coloring. It's like they're always dressed for a fancy party. Very chic. These aren't your average flipper-esque dolphins, though. Orcas are apex predators, meaning they're at the top of the food chain. They're incredibly skilled hunters and work together in groups called pods, using sophisticated techniques to catch their prey, which can range from fish and seals to even other whales. It's like a highly coordinated underwater special ops team. Each pod often has its own unique dialect or set of calls, which is pretty amazing. It's like they have their own secret family language. Psst, pass the salmon. But even though they're formidable hunters, attacks on humans in the wild are extremely rare. That killer nickname is a bit of a misnomer, perhaps stemming from observations of them hunting other large marine mammals. They're complex creatures with strong family bonds, and they teach their young hunting techniques and social behaviors. So while they are powerful, they're also fascinatingly intelligent and family-oriented. The orca smart, stylish, and part of the dolphin VIP club. Who knew? Okay, get ready to have your minds blown because our next whale is a real thinker. We're talking about the sperm whale. Now, these whales are famous for a couple of really impressive things. First off, they have the largest brain of any creature known to have lived on Earth, ever. I mean, my brain feels big after I've had too much coffee, but this is on a whole other level. Their brains can weigh up to 20 pounds. Imagine the thoughts happening in there. They're probably figuring out the mysteries of the universe, or at least where the best squid hangouts are. And speaking of squid, that brings us to their other claim to fame, their incredible deep diving abilities. Sperm whales are the champions of the deep dive. They can plunge to depths of over 7,000 feet. That's more than a mile down, in search of their favorite food, giant squid. Can you imagine? It's pitch black down there. The pressure is immense. And they're just casually swimming around looking for calamari. They can hold their breath for up to 90 minutes. I can barely hold mine while I'm looking for my keys. It's truly astounding. You might also recognize the sperm whale from literature. Moby Dick, anyone. That legendary white whale was a sperm whale. They have these huge, squarish heads, which make up about a third of their body length. Inside that head is an organ called the spermaceti organ, filled with a waxy substance. Scientists think it might help with buoyancy or echolocation, which is how they see in the deep, dark water using sound. So, massive brains, record-breaking dives, and a literary icon. The sperm whale is definitely a deep thinker in every sense of the word. Last but certainly not least, let's meet the beluga whale. These guys are just adorable. If whales had a cutest competition, belugas would definitely be in the running. They are often called the canaries of the sea, and not because they're yellow. They're actually a beautiful, striking white color as adults. They get this nickname because of their incredible range of vocalizations. We're talking high-pitched whistles, clicks, chirps, and squeals. It's like a constant underwater conversation, or maybe they're just really, really happy to see you. What makes belugas instantly recognizable, besides their white skin, which helps them camouflage in their Arctic and subarctic homes, is their bulbous forehead. This feature is called a melon, and it's flexible. They can actually change its shape, which helps them make different sounds and also aids in echolocation, that amazing sonar ability that so many whales have. It's like having a built-in sound system and GPS all in one squishy forehead. How cool is that? They also have a very flexible neck, unlike most other whales whose neck vertebrae are fused. This means they can turn their heads, which is super handy for navigating icy waters and socializing. Belugas are also known for their smiles. Their mouths are curved in a way that makes them look permanently cheerful. They're very social animals, often found in small groups, and they're known to be quite playful and curious. They live in cold waters, so that white color is perfect for blending in with the ice. They're like the friendly, chatty, smiling ambassadors of the Arctic seas. So if you ever hear a symphony of delightful underwater noises, it might just be the beluga whales having a good old time. Wow! Wasn't that incredible? From the colossal blue whale to the charming beluga, we've journeyed through the amazing world of these ocean giants. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've made 5 new, very large, very fascinating friends. It's just a reminder of how much incredible life there is on our planet, especially in places we don't always get to see. And each one is so unique. The singers, the deep divers, the big brains, the really big ones. It's like a whole cast of characters in the best underwater movie ever. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of whales. I hope you learned something new, or at least had a little fun imagining what it's like to be a whale for a day. I'm personally still working on the breaching technique, but I'll keep you posted. Remember, these incredible creatures share our planet, and it's so important to appreciate them and the oceans they call home. There's so much more to discover, so much more to learn, and so much more to protect. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more amazing marine life content, or just more of, well, this, then you know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing marine life content. Hit that bell icon too so you don't miss a thing. We'll have more adventures, more laughs, and more incredible animals coming your way. Until next time, be kind to one another and maybe go listen to some whale songs. It's very relaxing. Bye, everybody.